welcome to another episode of Peep This. We're your hosts, Corey Ellums, of course, the lovely, beautiful Lorraine Ellums.
Hey, everybody.
And we got a special guest.
Yes, hey.
I've been waiting to say this forever. You know, when you can holla at your boy.
Famous.
You got the one and only Jay
Gray.
Gray.
What's up? What's up? I'm finally getting in on the podcast.
Finally getting on the
Glad to have
podcast. And the Jay Graves Report. Jay, shout out. Tell the people where they can find you.
Report. Jay Graves Report at Jay Graves Report. That's all you need to do.
There you go. Now you know where to find my man's at.
There you go.
So we excited. We got a special guest. But before we jump into part 2, what are you drinking?
I am having Jefferson's, and it's finished in cognac.
All right. There you go. That's nice.
Okay.
Good
It's
finish.
a rye, right?
It's a rye. It is
Finished
definitely a
in
rye.
cognac.
All
Got
right.
it.
About as strong as I'm going to get.
Juice.
Cran apple, what is
Ocean
it?
spray.
Ocean spray.
Give it up
mango
for Ocean
juice.
And
spray.
this is as strong as it's going to get for Jay Graves.
Jay Graves don't drink. So
As strong as it's going to
I'm going
get.
to have
Well,
mine.
wait, he
for-
got an ice cube, though.
Yeah, he do got
an
an
ice cube.
I'm gonna have
It's a
mine
huge
for
ice
Jay.
cube.
Yeah. Hey, that's the only way you can go if you're a bourbon drinker. You can't be having little chopped up pieces of ice out there. I'm finishing off after watching Heist. I watched the bourbon joint on Heist. Made me pull out the Weller.
Okay.
I paid for it though. I didn't have to steal it. Didn't steal it from old Rip. So I got Weller 107.
Nice.
And if you haven't seen The Heist, you got to go see The Heist.
Yes, it's definitely worth
Netflix, off the chain.
Yeah, it's worth the thing. But we're going to finish up this season, our first season of Peep This.
Yep.
Last week we talked about your percentages of getting into college Division I sports. Now we're going to talk about how do you get there and what will it take to get into that 6-7%. And if you're a ball player, like I said before, I feel bad for y'all because that's 1%. We're going to try to get y'all there, but we're going to talk about what it's going to take. So jumping right in, I'm going to tell y'all now I'm mixed. I used to be a believer hard work pays off to get you to college. Now, I don't know as much. This man right here, we've had plenty of arguments. Jay, you tell the folks how you think it's going to go down.
I mean, at the end of the day, hard work does get you to college. But you got to have hard work combined with the DNA. If you don't have the DNA, doesn't make a difference how much work you put in. If you don't have the DNA, you're not going to be one of those 1%ers. It's just at the end of the day. Like, for example,
Okay?
all the guys that played with LeBron in high school,
Yes.
they played no more or less basketball than LeBron did because they ran with him every day.
Right.
Okay.
They worked out with him every day.
Facts.
He was the only one made it to the NBA because he was the only one that had the DNA to get to the NBA.
Now, you say, could it be he worked harder than they did? Maybe when they went home, he went back and shot more shots?
He probably did, but there's probably a guy on that team that worked harder than he did.
I mean, it's
Like,
hard to-
That's true.
Remember the little guy that was on the team, the guard, the little point guard?
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but that guy probably worked harder than anybody because he was at a deficit, because he was smaller, and he had all this heart, but he didn't have the DNA to go and play at the next level because working hard doesn't make you 6'9".
Okay.
Working
but-
hard doesn't get you to
That's
be
true.
a 10-100.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. I can't argue with that. What were you going to say?
No, okay. So my thing is, what do you tell the little kid there that they putting in all the work? They getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, shooting 1,000 shots.
So it's
What chance do
no.
they have?
Here's the thing. For me, you know what I always say. Sports is just the vehicle that we're talking about with life.
Right.
So for the little boy that's putting in that work, you keep putting in work because the only thing I'm believing is that your ceiling may be here, whereas the 6'1", fast, can throw, catch, strong, and all that kind of stuff, his ceiling is the NBA. Now you just need to make sure you check your goals. If you're 5'1" and you know that you do not have the DNA and you think you want to go to the NBA, you probably want to take a look again at your goals and be realistic with that.
But that is
doesn't
somebody's
mean that
goal,
you
though.
stop working.
I think those are people's goals.
That's fine. That's fine. Just understand that you have this up against you if you're 5'1". Now, if you're trying to make your high school team or if you're trying to go to college.
College. That's what we're talking about, college. I'm talking about getting to college. Can the 5'10" slow kid that's worked his butt off, can he get to Ball State and play and be on the kickoff team? Can he make it?
What you think, Jay?
Well, I got recruited to play at Butler and a lot of these other small schools. I didn't want to play at small school because I felt like I didn't want to play high school football all over again.
Right.
So I walked on at Purdue. Well, I found out real quick that I wasn't a Division I athlete because I was 5'7", 140 pounds, running 4.5. First time I told you this before. First time I got a ball, the ball in a spring scrimmage. I hit the corner. Normally, when I hit the corner in high school, I got a step, I'm gone.
Out of there.
Well, I took off. The linebacker comes and swooped me up. He's 100 pounds bigger than me, but run the same 4.5 I run.
Did he catch you on the turn?
It called me before I turned the corner.
Oh, you didn't even get a chance
Before
to
I
make the turn?
turned the corner, when I put my foot in the ground, he's on top of me.
Oh,
Hey, it's
Lord.
done. But he went on to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. This guy was, Gerald Williams, but that's the way it works.
Yeah, that's
so
DNA.
I had to say, you know what? It's time for me to just go to school.
Yeah.
I'm wasting my time. There's no way I'm gonna play. So I'm gonna find something else to do. But I took the same hard work and the work ethic and used that and got through school and living in the corporate world and have a family, etc.
Yes. So the lessons you learned from the work is what propelled you to do what you're doing now.
Exactly.
So that I think too, a parents can take away a lot from that. Because I think sometimes as parents, myself included, we get caught up in trying to turn our kid into this Division I star. And in the meantime, you're turning them into a Division I star, even if they don't make it.
That's right.
You've still planted the work ethic inside your kid that they'll have for the rest of their life. Because once again, we already did the percentages. If you're playing basketball, it's only, we'll be nice, 2% of y'all that's playing right now.
That's right. And there's a lot of people playing.
Before we close up, anything you want to say?
We appreciate you, Jay, for coming.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me.
Amazing conversation and amazing closure to our first season.
Yes, I'm very glad. And it was so much fun to be doing this with my beautiful wife. We had an amazing time.
To you as well.
Yeah, one day we'll have to release some of our outtakes. Let y'all really see what was going on behind the scenes.
And big shout, I've been enjoying the podcast too.
Well, thank you.
Big shout.
Inspired by a lot of his writing. So make sure y'all check my man Jay Graves out at what is it again?
At thejgravesreport.com, or you can hit me up on Twitter at jgravesreport so you can holler at your boy.
Oh, don't forget the old people we got a couple old people that are watching. You got to give them your Facebook. You know what old people
Facebook, Jay Graves Report.
Yeah, there you go. You know they not on no Twitter. So till we see y'all next season, remember, tell yourself you can do it. You can tell yourself that you can't do it. But either way, you're going to be right. Peace.
Yep.